to be out of the house because I'm a mom. Thank you for that applause. Yeah, which means I love Facebook. You know, I do not watch reality TV, but I love to read a Facebook comment section for the drama, which is how I found out we have a mental health crisis in our country. So I'm still at the beginning of the professionally managed part of my mental health journey. You know, the part where you casually drop my therapist into a conversation to make a boomer uncomfortable. It's the same part where I stopped calling my mom as much because I was just calling to complain about my day, complain about society, and complain about her. But I'm healthier now. Early in my marriage, I went up to my husband and I said, I need therapy. And he agreed. And I was offended, so I filed for divorce. I didn't file for divorce. I do not have financial independence. Thank you. I was offended, so I never brought it up again. Because that's how you keep your marriage strong. But I'm healthier now. So later, there was this global pandemic thing, and podcasts were really popular. My husband was listening to a lot of podcasts. And so he was hearing a lot of ads for BetterHelp.com. Have you heard of BetterHelp.com? Yes. You know, ads are very targeted, so if you get a lot of ads for BetterHelp.com, you should reflect on what that means later. So my husband was listening to a lot of ads for BetterHelp.com, and then he had this cool idea that he was going to gift me therapy. So my husband gave me therapy for Mother's Day. Dead serious. Which is a few weeks after my birthday. Because he said it would have been inappropriate to give it to me for my birthday. Almost as if he knows the optics of that aren't great. So he gave it to me for Mother's Day and then asked me not to tell anybody that he gave it to me for Mother's Day. And if you want to get your wife a gift, and you have to tell her not to tell anybody that you gave it to her, it's not a good gift idea. That's the test. But I'm in therapy now, so I win, and counting wins helps keep your marriage strong too. So that means that once a week, I video chat with this really chill, earthy lady on a farm in rural Alabama. And I tell her about my Hollywood actress problems. And then I text her my most whiny thoughts all week long, and she can't screenshot it or get me canceled because I'm paying for her silence. And I think that should be BetterHelp.com's new marketing campaign, right? Like, Mafia approved. BetterHelp.com keeps your secrets 5 states away. But later I discovered that therapy wasn't actually a gift for me. You see, during this pandemic, my husband was able to work, which was amazing, and he needed to support our whole family, so he was working longer and longer hours, and I was at home with the kids. And so I wanted to FaceTime him all the time when he was very, very busy, because I was very, very with the kids. And so I would video chat with him while I made breakfast, and while I took the kids to the park, and while I watched plastic surgery videos in the middle of the night. It was a fun time, remember that? And then my husband turned to me one day and said, and I quote, "Babe, can you video chat with literally anyone else but me?" You see, when I do stand-up, my husband asks me to do a deeper voice when I do his voice, to show how masculine and insecure he is. And so for Father's Day, I gave him a similar gift. I started an OnlyFans. Thank you. So I could video chat with literally anyone else but him, and get that financial independence I was going for. One more quick thing. So I did that joke once and came down, and a wonderful woman came up to me and gave me a card and said, "This is the most amazing lawyer. You will have financial support and you will get custody of the kids." And I was like, oh my God, you're an angel. But also, these are jokes. My husband is very kind. He is so gentle. He is so smart. He is so funny. He helps me write some of my jokes. He wrote the joke that I'm saying right now about what a good lover he is and well endowed. You would not even recognize him. When I left the house tonight, the last thing he said, and I quote, "Babe, you look amazing. Nobody would know how much you've let yourself go." I know, what a treasure. Please remember to tip your server. Thank you.